Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with legendary Hall of Fame promoter Bob Arum. Bob, it's great to see you in the UK. Really glad you made the trip over. Just tell us why Amir Khan's the right opponent for Terence Crawford for April 20.
It's the best fight that we can show the public. Amir Khan's a superb boxer, got a lot of hand speed, and if he fights this fight, it's going to be a very, very close, competitive fight with Crawford, and that's what the public wants to see.
And in terms of the live gate and the pay-per-view numbers, what would you consider a success for this fight?
Well, I think the live gate, whether it's in Madison Square Garden or at the MGM, will be a sellout. I think the pay-per-view numbers, we have a real shot to hit 500,000 or above in the United States, and of course there'll be pay-per-view numbers here in the UK.
Is it possible, do you think, that Amir is appreciated even more in the US than he is at home in the UK because he's fought so much on the road?
Well, I don't know that. I don't know what the appreciation or lack of appreciation for Amir Khan in the UK is. I know he's appreciated in the US.
And you talked a little bit up on the days about the problems with getting Terence Crawford fighting, well, not getting Crawford fighting, but getting the other guys fighting Terence Crawford because they're with Al Heyman. Firstly, how frustrating is that for you? And secondly, what's his route after Amir Khan if all goes well? How do you make these things happen for your guy?
Look, to be frustrated helps no one. So I've been around long enough that I'm not going to be frustrated with anything. If Heyman's fighters aren't available and don't want to fight Terence Crawford, plenty of good welterweights around. There's Adamek, who's the Dominican. There's two really good Eastern Europeans, the Russian Besputin, the Lithuanian Kavalinskas. All of those are really good opponents. And then, you know, you look at 140, and you get guys like Jose Ramirez and Progress. They'll be going up to 147 to add additional guys to fight Crawford.
And even perhaps the winner of the 140 WBSS, which is still ongoing at the moment.
Well, that's what I think. Progress is going to win that fight. But the other guy also. I don't know the other guy. I know Progress. He's a terrific fighter, and I think he told me that he wants to go up to 147 to fight Terence.
One thing I have to ask you before we let you go, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be interested in this. You've come over here, you're obviously still as passionate as ever, as we saw up on the Dash. You're still as shrewd as ever, as we see from the business dealings you're making on a regular basis. What is the key to getting to the age you are now and still being that switched on and that passionate? What's the key to it? Everyone's going to want to know.
Get high and smoke a joint from time to time. That's the only advice I can give.
All right, well, we'll take that advice.
It's legal where I come from. That's why I can say it.
Well, we'll see if it ends up here. What happens in America usually gets mimicked here not long after. So we really appreciate your time, and we'll see you at the fight.